Just, watching the day go by.
You must take your joy immediately.
Hey, where do you think you're going? This is a municipal work site, and you're not a municipal worker, are you? Huh? So clear off.
You must take your joy immediately. You must take your joy immediately.
Central sent me to help out.
Oh, and I suppose you learned all about municipal infrastructure back at Central.
I like to think I can figure a few things out.
Oh, you can figure things out. Who needs 20 years of experience when the new lads can just suss it out with their eyes? Hey, let's all learn from the new lad.
Oh, this seems fairly obvious. Can't you just turn that?
Don't! Never heard it do that before.
Oh dear. There's a tool I need. I'll just go get it.
What did he do to it? Has anybody got a pipe wrench?
Ow. I should really have paid more attention when Dad was banging on the plumbing. I hope they're not dead. Power's out on the elevator. I'll need to find a way to turn the juice back on. And yet another note about bad joy. Jabba was really onto something, wasn't she? across that platform without getting electrocuted?
Now make sure there isn't a short circuit before... Fucking apprentices. They never fucking listen.
I see, said the blind man as he picked up his hammer and saw. She accidentally poisoned the muffins. Even on Joy, people aren't that stupid. Unless there's something wrong with the Joy. I've always wanted to drive one of those things. They sort of look like tea kettles, don't they? How have I not noticed that? If the Joy's going bad, that'll drive the entire town crazy. They were adjusting the formula. New materials. Well, that sounds encouraging. And when people sound encouraging in Wellington, well, something terrible is usually happening. I have a feeling there's not supposed to be quite so many red lights on this board. It's becoming rather unhealthy in here. Maybe I'd be safer in the jubilator. Well, this is the slowest roller coaster I've ever been on. Make way! Make way for Captain Total! Total! Shit! How do I open it?
We can walk down by the beach, just you and me. We got life underneath our feet, happy as can be.
Sorry, can't stay.
Help me please, 'cause I'm down.
Oh shit! So there's an exit door here, I think, but I'm gonna have to turn on some power switches. Is that how the bobbies get around? I wonder if they ever get stuck. That could get awkward.
Loyalty. No, don't be a big girl blouse, laddie. I'm just having fun with you, aren't I? Come on down and
Oh, I'd love to stay here, but I can't. Where's the door? For heaven's sake, doesn't anything work around here? So electricity damages tubulators. What can I think if I redirect the motoline to power the grid? if I redirect the motoline to power the grid... Where are the switches to turn on this bloody door? I sort of think this place is about to explode. Okay, that's one. Two more, I think. There's the power room. How am I supposed to get across?
Percy, what are you doing?
I'm swimming!
Oh, good Christ, where are your clothes? Percy, where are your clothes? I'm not getting past those jets without getting poached like an egg. Can I turn them off? Two. One more.
Right, I can open that bloody door now, I hope.
You're gonna run me down with that thing!
Not if you run fast enough, you rotten spawn! Let's have a conversation!
Get him away from
I'm
me!
sorry, no,
He wants to kill
instructions.
me!
Let's have a constructive conversation. Has my work been here? Oh no! I just failed to
Happiness is a choice.
Who the hell is we anyway? You're not your friend? Really? Now just the queen of the bloody pipe. God save our gracious king. Long live our noble. God save our king. Let him victorious, happy and glorious.
A permanent solution. Again.
God save the king. Oh Lord our God, arise, scatter our enemies, and make
A shock grenade. I wonder if that's what I need to kill this berserk tea kettle. With life for noise? Papa joy. A permanent solution. Again.
Long live our noble king. God save our king.
A shock grenade. I wonder if that's what I need to kill this berserk tea kettle.
Long may he reign. May he defend God.
That I did not expect.
Thank God you came when you did. I didn't realise he was patriotic like that.
Look, I'm doing a newspaper story about how well you're all holding up down here.
I think I've read that article a few times.
How well are you holding up down here?
On good days, we get more things working than break down.
And on bad days?
Like today, look, there's a big electronic board down there, tells us what's broken. Ironically, that works perfect. Here's a diagram. Oh, look, it's time for my tea break. Ta-ra!
This isn't a diagram. It's a letter. A permanent solution. Again. What kind of permanent solution is he thinking of? Whatever it is, I bet that's what got Gemma taken away by the doctors.
This Jubilator is experiencing an alternative functioning episode. Please return it to its home port immediately.
That Jubilator looks a bit worse for wear. I wonder if it's got a working activator. I bet I can get this open with a little persuasion.
This Jubilator is experiencing an alternative functioning episode. Please
And
return
now
it
for
to
Dr.
its
Faraday's
home port
extractor.
immediately.
Well, he's having a bad day at the office. I wonder if it killed him or he killed it.
incredibly busy. What is it?
Gemma's been taken away. I saw 2 doctors shove her into a popper.
Oh my goodness. Why?
She was digging into the tunnels. That didn't come out right. I followed up. The whole underground is sort of falling apart.
Oh my.
That's why you sent her, wasn't it? Not to write about the tunnel rats.
I certainly couldn't print a story like that, could I?
The joy's gone bad, and Dr. Verloc knows. But he's telling them not to worry. He's got some sort of permanent solution.
That doesn't sound ominous at all.
Well, that's sort of exactly what I thought. If I had a press pass, I could get into Hayworth Labs. And my old adulator, if you still got it.
After what happened to Gemma? Dr. Verloc, he's sort of his own law there.
I have some personal business there.
If I'm not here when you get back, if you found something out, see if you can't publish it. Those numpties out there know how to put the ink on the page, but the only articles they ever read are their own.
You're getting out? How?
Oh, I wouldn't even know how to get out. But you never know when I might stop printing lies. And they won't like that.
Great. I've got all my press stuff back. That ought to be handy. You can show up all sorts of places regular people shouldn't go.
Here to see the doctor? He does love to be in the papers, they're right on it.
I told him the labs was on lockdown. They don't listen anymore.
Well, you certainly laid out a convincing argument.
Where do you think you're going then? We're not open to the general public. Bugger off!
I'm interviewing Dr. Verloc.
Ah, you're a member of the Fourth Estate. You've come at an awkward time, you see, as we're just in the middle of, well, there's been a bit of excitement in the lab. Let's come back tomorrow.
You're not saying something's gone wrong?
No, of course not. Everything's peachy. Look, all right, you take your press pass up to Helen in public relations. Just follow the sort of brown-coloured line. I must ask you not to stray from the path, because there's all sorts of delicate machinery and chemicals and whatnot, and we don't want you hurting yourself, do we?
What sort of crisis makes them lock down the entire factory? I'm not sure the workers here will have the same respect for a press pass as the bobbies did.
You are not authorized. Please clear the area immediately.
Is that an act?
Mind the closing doors, please. Please stand by for decontamination. Product purity is our highest goal at Hayworth Labs. The decontamination procedure allows us to maintain the highest standard of purity.
I'm so glad they're concerned about purity.
You have been decontaminated. Please proceed into the lab.
Do not turn down the heat on the Roman heating reaction until you've noted the temperature curve. I need to determine the explosive threshold temperature. Never
That door
mind.
looks rather sturdy.
Just graph the
I wonder if there's
temperature
a way
curve
around it.
and pop it in the new bag.
Really?
I want samples of any residue on the explosive.
Take your medicine!
Oh, a damper on you. Wet blankets. Right, dog. That's it. Ha. Take your... Where did you go? Get happy. You won't get your bar. Cheer up, you bastard!
That's for knocking down my blocks in nursery.
Allow me to cheer. Right, dog.
The number one priority is to isolate the new item of value.
Calm.
Worker safety.
Calm. Downer. Black dog. Cheer up. Wet blood. Get out!
It's not personal.
you compliment machine. It's so clever.
I wonder which one of these controls the steam. Or do they both?
Stop bringing me down.
Why are we doing this to each other? I feel so chivalrous turning off that dangerous steam. If that is indeed what I did.
There had better be neatly labelled samples of the fog next. Time I come down there. Just get a 1 gallon beaker, stick it in the fog, stopper it, tape the stopper, and label it.
Maybe I can sneak past these gents without a fuss.
Dr. Burlock would like all personnel to know that he must not be disturbed for the next hour at least. Please hold all inquiries until then, or resolve the situation yourself.
I guess this is the latest test formula. I think I'll just take this with me. Evidence or something. Permanent solution. Drove the subject insane. Oh, Lord. A big red button. I wonder what it opens. I feel rather brilliant right now.
Why aren't you happy? You need to be happy. Take your... Or do it! Cheer up! Get out! Down up, down up.
Now we see the violence inherent in the system. Suddenly I remember that time I threatened to thrash Timmy Hargreaves because he said rotten things about Sally, and it turned out he had an older brother who... The salamander seems to think Verloc's solution is a tad rash. Well, it's alarming, given what she considers reasonably cautious.
Dr. Verloc is thinking very hard, sir. No visitors.
The brominating reaction has caught fire!
Sir, sorry to bother you, sir, but there's a fellow here says the reaction tank is on fire again.
I said no interruptions.
Some of the byproducts are poisonous!
He says it's poisonous, sir.
Of course there are poisonous byproducts. Tell him to do whatever they did the last time.
Dr. Verloc would like you to do whatever you did the last time.
No one knows that. He's an imposter. Implement Security Protocol 187.
Oh, yes, sir. That's my favourite protocol. I am full of the fury of the Lord, and I am right weary with holding back.
Sorry.
I asked for a full battery of tests done on the latest isomer. Now, where is it? Why is it not in the pneumatic? Do any of you want to keep your jobs? I'll have you all replaced by Mrs. Pankhurst's Bridge Club. They'll do a better job than you.
Keep calm! Stop bringing me down! Cheer up! Keep calm! You're really bringing me down! Come out and take your medicine! Take your job! There you are. Where did you go? Get happy! Down, Ow! Look up, you! Ow! What the hell? Black dog! Hey! You're what up? Down now. Get happy! Ow! Let's take it! Cheer up! Keep calm! Last one smiling is a rough game! Black dog! Wet blanket! Allow me to get up, you bastard! I won't let you bring me down!
Just lie down.
Yeah, I can't see them making more healing items.
Oh, come on, you pack rat. You can't take all this with you.
I'll put it. Ow! Just want to make you feel better.
What am I doing?
Good question. I have no idea.
Phrenology? Was that supposed to be ironic?
Sergeant!
Did you know half your workers are unconscious?
The fumes issue will resolve itself. Look, I'm very busy recalculating the brominating reaction so it is non-explosive. Unless you've got a magic formula for synthesizing joy out of bleach, whiskey and saltpeter, get out!
You're planning to lobotomize the people of Wellington Wells, aren't you?
Lobotomize is a rather inflammatory metaphor, but yes, I have been asked to synthesize something stronger and more permanent than joy. Who are you?
If you force people to have the emotions you want, then you've turned them into robots made out of meat.
And what do you think you are now? You are just the sum of the neuropeptides swirling in your bloodstream. You see, the current Downer outbreak is just a mass chemical imbalance. But I believe I can adjust the internal hormonal settings so the people stay happy no matter what.
You can't do that.
They told the Wright brothers they couldn't fly, but they did.
You can't do that.
Oh, my lord. You're that Downer they've been warning us about.
I'm actually just here for a bottle of cod liver oil.
What makes you think I'll give it to you?
This bottle of your new formula. If I smash it and you breathe the fumes, will it make you happy forever and always?
You mustn't. It makes the patient insane. Ha! Now you can't move until I take my hand off this button. Oh, shit.
Now, where's the bloody cod liver oil Sally wanted? This is the cleanest office I've ever seen. Where does he hide his junk? I wonder if he has a secret lair. He's just the sort who would. Sally's ridiculous cod liver oil had better be down here, or I shall be cross.
Listen, Sally Boyle's gonna come live with us for a bit.
Sally Boyle? Why?
Because her mum poisoned the whole bloody rest of her family, Arthur. And because we've got a spare bed in the attic now till Percy comes back from Germany. She's your age, you know?
She's an idiot.
Well then, you two should get along beautifully.
Dr. Verloc seems to be quite the collector. Where's the fucking cod liver oil? And thank you, Sally, for another wonderful adventure. This doesn't look like where the pills go out. What's going on this conveyor belt? Possibly me. Oh, that smells awful. This is where they flush the chemicals. Arthur, you're not a bloody mule. Pick what you can carry easily. Drain? To where? The river? Might be a way out. If I don't mind poisoning the river. Not that anything's alive in it now. Did they fall in, or were they pushed? Or were they flushed?
What the game crashed on me, didn't it? Oh, man.
A hatch. Lovely. I've never seen so many hatches in my entire life. My God, it's all boarded up. What happened? I'll have to break in somehow. Maybe I can find some answers inside, if I can get in somehow.